Hey there, YouTube. This morning it is July 16th, 2023, and this is our garden walkthrough video. So in the front you can see some of our projects. Nothing really is blooming up there. But we've been getting some rain, so the garden is responding nicely. This month we took out a Cogshall mango, put it in a pot, and we replaced it with orange sherbet, so that's exciting. The sugar cane is 10 feet tall. It's amazing. Back here is Lula avocado. She's getting swamped, so we're keeping everything else cleared around it. That in the center is Floragon. This is Pickering getting eaten by lemongrass. This is Christmas loquat. Inside the pot back there we have passion vine. This is a seedling soursop. There's a peanut butter fruit. And then back there is a wax jambu. And here's your Floragon. Let me see what's over here. There's a jaboticaba, but not much growth because they grow so slowly. The June plum. These are coming in ready soon. And the June plum is also flowering. Or it did. And there are more plums. All the mangoes are starting to regrow. As you can see, here was the Floragon. There's a grasshopper at the top, like always. Grasshoppers have been really bad this year. This is Venus, so grasshoppers and these weevils. Come out, get those in a minute. So that's Venus. Our little cherry island is getting nice and big. The jackfruit, this is my one. It is getting sunburned. So it loves the heat and the humidity, but too much sun. Look, and there's another grasshopper. So let's play a game and see how many grasshoppers we can find in today's video. Here's one of our bananas. It's very nice being able to walk under it. It's really nice. We have a black Suriname cherry over there. We're using moringa as a canopy layer. We planted those really early. This is Violet de Bordeaux fig. We got a few figs off of it, but I don't think they were really ripe. Candelabra Cassia, it's a host plant to sulfur caterpillars. That's Honeykiss. We just picked up some mangoes from Mango Mania down on Pine Island, so we're going to try those today. Blueberries. All this new growth. This back here, that is the ever-bearing mulberry. It's being taken over by coral vine. Goji berry. Here's another blueberry. Lots of growth on it. It's being swamped by the blue sky vine. This is the Florida Prince peach. We're going to keep this in the ground. We're going to cut it to make it a bush, but we're going to allow it to grow because the honeykiss next to it is so small this year. This peach is going to go. It needs too many chew hours. This is lemon meringue mango. We have a pigeon pea behind it protecting a miracle fruit. Miracle fruit needs shade. Back here, this is a black sapote. Another blueberry. The blueberries are regrowing now. There's a black cap raspberry, a Mysore, yucca. These are grain corn. And they're turning burgundy. So the grain corn are doing much better than a sweet corn. So we have another round there. And then there are all the bananas. Not all of them, but the ones over here. It's definitely getting a... Go ahead, Pepper. Go. Come on. We're definitely getting a forest feel. This is Barbados cherry, and it's finally loaded with cherries. It was a slow start, but they're all in here. Those leaf-footed bugs are new to the garden. They're new to the garden for the season, not for the garden ever. There's a papaya, I think that's a yellow papaya. Behind it is a groomy chama, and that had a lot of new growth. This is a key lime. It has the citrus greening. We just haven't gotten around to dig it up yet. We have sorrel planted throughout, or Florida cranberry. You can see its blooms. It's like a hibiscus. There's our jackfruit. Up here, this is more sorrel. That's butterscotch sapodilla. You see there are grapes along the front trellis. This is vanilla. We're growing that out. Ayahuasca. Okay, so look at the front. I think definitely by next month the trees will be bigger than I am. Look under the little patio. This is all passion vine. There is purple and yellow passion vine, and then there's Concord and Catawba grapes, and then I have orchids. Alright, so here is the backyard. Again, it's 6:30 in the morning here. It has been so hot. It's finally raining, but by 9 o'clock it's so hot you don't want to be outside, so that's why we're doing this early. So first thing, we have a Jabotacaba. We've got jewels of our opar everywhere. We love that. The firebush is loving the full sun after removing the oak tree. This is sapphire shower. This is Fairchild number 2. It's a canistel, and it has not done anything. So we planted as a 1 gallon several months ago, but we're just giving it protection with the plumeria and waiting patiently. This is a noni. It is planted just for fun. It looks really good, and it's flowering. One of the blossoms opened yesterday. We're doing air layering, different kinds of air layering, so you'll see a video on that coming up. This is coconut cream mango. I don't know if it's the sun. This is the only mango doing this. Again, we're in a severe drought. We water the garden every day, gets some watered, but it takes about 2 days to water the garden, so every section gets watered every other day. So I don't know if it's dry or too much sun. The hibiscus look good. Cestrum. Is our edible leaf hibiscus. That is a Ruby Supreme 1030 guava. We've got different pineapples on the ground. I think that's cotton. We're trying cotton for fun. All these different basils. That's going to bloom. See it, but it's going to bloom later whenever the sun is up. So you missed it in this video. Check out Instagram to see all of the blooms. More firebush. This is a mulberry. It flowered, but I don't see any mulberries on it. More green corn, pigeon pea, cassava. This is M4 mango. Look at it pushing this new growth. All of this little section over here, it looks really yellow, and the reason why is because there was a huge oak tree there. So there was where the oak tree was that we had cut out a few months ago. So it's locking up all the nitrogen. Back there is Morena sapodilla next to Pepper's Mound. And there we have coffee, a cha-cha, peppercini. This powder puff is getting super big. On this front island, this is a China jackfruit. There is another banana. I think that's like a edible leaf hibiscus, I'm not sure. Papaya. This is citronella grass. It's a little bit different than lemongrass. This is fruit punch mango. Different pineapples are on the ground. More grain corn. And we have our moringa. We've got blueberries on the ground. Nope, these are Florida blackberries we got out from hiking. Hi, Pepper. The sunshine mimosa, it's not even awake yet. Alright, so let me turn. So here is the backyard so far. Again, the rain hasn't even come yet. This is a Silas wood sapodilla. You see, there's more blueberry in there. It's regrowing nicely. We've got ginger, pepper. She keeps jumping on me. There's a canna. This is a cool one. Has different colors on it. Edible leaf hibiscus. This is strawberry tree, Montinga. I've been eating little cherries off of this. Okay, that is pace mame, a mame tree back there. My husband doesn't like the strawberry tree, so we're going to replace it with the mame, but the mame is slow, so for all those years I'll be able to get my little strawberries. This is another jaboticaba. These sorrel are getting way too big. So many bends in here. I don't want to turn the camera too quickly. This is a choquette avocado. It's being swarmed by the hibiscus. More canna. This is Oliver loquat. This is my Chinese perfume. One of the best in the garden. Fireball mallow. These are volunteer tomatoes down here. And we saw tomato hornworms, so that was interesting. The Firespike are coming. It brings in the hummingbirds. Here's another Heliconia. More blueberries, they're regrowing. There's a coffee back there. Oh, look, it's ready. This is the world's best mulberry. Oh, so that's gonna be exciting. Then this is orange essence mango. She put on new growth. And then a different blueberry. Let's look from this perspective. So it's nice because the hot tub is getting a little canopy. And then we'll just have mulberries over us and mangoes while sitting in the hot tub. It'll be very nice. This air plant flowered. It had little purple flowers in it. Doesn't look like much now, but it did. That is another mulberry being strangled by Dutchman pipevine. And then we have our bananas. There's a Heliconia. They come up whenever it rains, so it hasn't been raining much. That's a Campbell white sapote. More edible leaf hibiscus. Moringa. There's 2 more blueberries with a pineapple between it. This is ice cream bean. Lots of new growth. That plant back there being eaten is a cacao. Must be a grasshopper. Underneath this is another cacao. Come on, Pepper. Here are dragon fruit. Has lots of new growth on that one. And then there's one right behind it. Those will grow up this trellis and hang. And there's another jaboticaba. And Pepper is begging to be picked up. Let's go to this island. The clematis is still in full bloom. It smells so good. The starfruit is regrowing, but it has no flowers on it. This is a Fwang tongue carambola. Back there is another coffee. Buttercup is in bloom. This is in bloom. Moving forward. Okay, let's stay to the back. Here is our Aki. Lots of new growth. This is tropical lilac. Still blooming. Butterfly pea vine. And then you can see the dragon fruit. Then we have our papaya mound, and under the papaya mound is another cacao. And there's firebush, firespike. It's a clerodendrum. Just comes up. Pepper, my gosh. This is a Cochin jackfruit. More pineapples on the ground. This is Sherbert berry. Has new growth, and we've been harvesting some little berries. The Tahitian hat is pushing new growth and new blooms. This is a Rani avocado. Looks fantastic. It looked super dry before, like last month. More Firespike. Lobster claw. There's more back there. The jade vine has new growth on the opposite side of the fence, so that's nice. It's regrowing. I was concerned. And then we have more bananas next to the compost bin because they're heavy feeders. So let's look at the backyard. Oh, we never did this island. We've got Seminole pumpkin. That's a Whitman green sapote. This is an edible leaf hibiscus. This is a sapodilla. I want to say Silas Woods. It had a few flowers this month. See, all these bugs. We don't spray anything in the garden, so these are caterpillars. We just gotta figure out what season they're not around and grow then. I'm not sure where the flowers went. More cotton. That's a peanut butter fruit, prickly pear, canna, basil, and then this is pineapple pleasure. We're not sure what freaked this plant out, but it just sent out blooms and it's pushing new growth, which is fine, but the blooms is weird because we're in July. Okay, now let's look. It is so bright. So it is coming along. We're getting that forest feel that we wanted. Alright, now let's push through. Check out another new section. So we just redid this side. We had a bunch of temperates. We had to rip them up and replace them with tropicals. So this is a San Pablo custard apple. Then we have our Barbados cherry. In this bed there are sweet potatoes and sunflowers. These are sweet corn, so you can tell they're not doing as well as the green corn. They're getting eaten up by pests. This mango is dwarf Hawaiian. In this raised bed we have more cassava and sorrel. This is a cherimoya. It had blooms on it, but I don't think it's holding anything. In this bed we have potato mint. So we're going to do a video on that sometime after we harvest. Up there, that is, back up there, that's a soursop and some lemongrass. And here's another sapodilla. It's leaving me which variety this is. Too many. Behind it is a Cassia, which is a nitrogen fixer. There's another jackfruit. And then along the fence, you'll start to see shampoo ginger come up. In this bed, there are more cotton, basil, sweet potatoes. This blackberry, we think, needs more chill hours than it has. And then that is rosy gold mango. Last month we installed 8 more rain barrels. Here's the last section. Got pollinator stuff against the house. That is a Campbell white sapote. We've got 2 of them. This is, which is one? Yep, that's the Geffner Adamoya. There are sweet peppers in this bed, Everglades tomatoes. What's that over here? It's leaving me what that one is. I know it'll come to me. But flowers all around the garden. This is a Lula avocado. It's a very nice structure. This is a Trumpo canistel. So it has a few. I don't think we'll let them hold all of that. There is a Simmons avocado. That is a variegated pink lemon. We're probably going to get rid of it. That's a lemon Meyer. We're going to definitely get rid of that. Behind that is Namdok My Mango. We harvested about 10 mangoes off of it this year. And here we're growing different kinds. We had tobacco. We harvested all of our tobacco. Now we're growing, trying to grow watermelon. And this is impossible. Just pests everywhere. Pests. You can see all the waste. This is a longan, a BK longan. And it's humongous. It has some fruit on it. It is taller than I am. On this trellis, there are yams. There's chocolate mint, celosia, jewels of opar, tons and tons of callaloo, more flowers. There's an Namdok Mai. Over there is ice cream mango. This is ice cream. And then in front of the Thai bougainvillea, that is a Lorito Mame. Then we have tons of pigeon pea here. And this is rue. It's a host plant to the eastern black swallowtail, and there are caterpillars on it somewhere. These are Jujube. This large one is Lee. This one is sugarcane. And then we have the Thai Jujube right there. And here is a bed of strawberries. Jackfruit seedlings. This is another white sapote, redlands, patomba, arrowroot back there. And then this is parsley. It's also a host to eastern black. So you can see some caterpillars. Look at all these weird bugs. Okay, moving on. I think that's about it. And this is another sapodilla. This one is Alano. Alright, that's it for our garden walkthrough video. Have a great week. See you in the next one.